Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra August 29, 2022. The moon continues its transit of your creative sector, and you crave attention and interaction. Venus in your social sector these days is strong for your enjoyment of activities that make you happy or that give you a sense of connection to others. Mars will move into this same area of your solar chart tomorrow, enlivening these things further. Venus and the Sun form a minor challenging aspect today, however, which can complicate your feelings about a friend or a pursuit. Part of you may prefer to keep to yourself or work under the radar, and another side of you wants to get involved. Indecision now is temporary, and it may even delay a decision that should wait for best results. Sometimes it can be the small things that mean so much, not the big events. Today is a time when perhaps nothing extremely exciting will happen, yet you feel really understood and happy to be in love. Perhaps nothing earth-shattering is going on, yet it feels very secure and just so good to be where you are right now. How do you feel about your professional style? Today, the moon glows in earthy Leo and opposes Venus in Leo, indicating that you could have mixed feelings about your creative process and artistic vision. Whatever you do for work, you likely have an ideal image of how you want to execute aspects of your job. But the lunar opposition with Venus may indicate a little confusion, especially if you are unsure of what to edit or adjust to keep moving forward. Luckily, the energy is perfect for molding your vision to meet your professional and creative expectations. While Mars' last full day in your career sector and a pending full moon on the job front make it more about keeping your work and professional rather than your money hat on, the money gods couldn't be happier. This is helping to create a lot of professional energy and momentum just 16 days before Mercury's return to your income sector is due to kick off the most lucrative months of 2022. A naturally harmonious atmosphere exists between you and your private sphere. You are increasingly at the center of things and are an important person of reference, which could place extra burdens on you. You have an abundance of energy for yourself, your family and friends, and are strong, calm, and harmonious, strengthening family bonds. You can be sure that your loved ones will return your support when you need it. It's a great time to get serious. Even if you think you're not ready, you can at least play along and see how things develop. What's the harm? You encourage others to be as enthusiastic about life as you are. Your fresh approach, combined with a laid-back attitude, is bewitching for potential dates. Be careful when faced with choices to ask yourself how serious this person's interest is in you. A short flirtation or the start of a more serious relationship. The planetary energy can make this an emotional time for you, filling you with sensitivity and awareness. You may or may not have been taught how to develop your sensitivity and awareness as a child, but it's never too late to start. If you realize that there is something or someone you need to let go of at this time, why not create some kind of ritual that will give you the necessary closure you need? Nurture your spirituality when you feel open to it. This day will see you clicking along, keeping busy and getting things done. When it comes to organizing and prioritizing, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better vibration than this one. You will notice that your thoughts are clearer, and that tending to tasks feels right. If you're one who is prone to procrastination, you aren't apt to have any trouble with this today. Whether you are at work or at home, this is sure to be a productive day for you. Mars' departure from your career sector today will see the urgency and the heat dial back while giving the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, 7 days to package this into a game plan and resolutions before Saturn makes it more about the journey. However, the professional gods aren't finished yet when it comes to giving this professional year the push that it needs, with the moon not only returning to your work sector today but to begin the lead up to a full moon. This is the final step in pointing this professional year on the course that it will continue on. Before leaving your romantic sector today, the moon will form a friendly aspect to Pluto in an adventurous part of your chart, something that every 4 weeks will bring the spirit of romance and adventure together. With Pluto slowing down ahead of a retrograde turn, these romantically charged lunar vibes are tapping into a lack of urgency, making it easier to stay in the moment. Our eyes in the sky. The Leo moon soars through the sky this morning, amping up our charm and intuition. We should all be feeling a little pep in our step, and our minds will be very active. Leo energy can be a bit overstimulating for some, so be sure to check in with your breath throughout the day and take a time out when you need one. The stars shine brightly in the communication realm as the moon opposes Mercury this morning. This aspect helps us feel confident in our knowledge and achievements and ready to share information with the world. Your social media accounts will be on fire, so be sure to post a flattering pic. Communication will be at a peak all day, which could cause some burnout as we near the evening. A gentle connection between Uranus and the moon could cause a little bit of mental wonkiness, but we'll still feel driven to chat with others and check social media. Do yourself a favor and unplug sometime after nightfall. If the social media activity, texting and general chattiness goes too late into the evening, you might end up with a touch of insomnia. That beautiful brain of yours will still be active and hungry for information, though, so put on a nature documentary before bed to help lull you to sleep. The cosmic weather is quiet today until afternoon, when the moon opposes Mercury in Virgo, provoking irrational thought. We are especially sensitive as the moon transits Leo. Certain ideas make sense to us on a conceptual level that we have trouble expressing logically. But that won't stop us from trying. The problem is that when we attempt to communicate our sentiments, we polarize our feeling state and our intellect. This can lead to unease, confusion, or analysis paralysis, as we mix up facts and potential fiction. Our interactions with others get scrambled. We become frustrated that our conversation partner doesn't get what we're trying to say. We will be much better off processing our thoughts through a creative medium now. By sharing our feelings through music or writing, our ideas remain open to interpretation. Others can then connect with us emotionally by bearing witness instead of sharing a reciprocal dialogue. In the evening, the moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprises. Too much weight today has been placed on trying to rationalize our circumstances. At this time, something happens to shock us out of this expectation. We realize that we have been taking things too seriously, that life is baffling, and that we should enjoy the ride. Our intuition and instincts harmonize. We come to sudden realizations that reshape how we relate with others. We could also learn new information, receive unexpected news, or experience a synchronicity that bears special significance. The stress of the day rolls off our backs as we throw up our hands and submit to the universe's grand plan.